Kyle Petty's interesting 2020 revelation seems to be on the verge of becoming a reality, which is an unexpected turn of events. But what exactly is it, and how will it affect NASCAR? Stay tuned as we delve into the details and uncover the interesting possibilities that have the potential to reshape the Cup Series' future. The surprises don't stop coming. But before that, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more whereabouts on NASCAR. Dirt track racing has taken a back seat in the world of NASCAR's Cup Series, at least for now. According to NASCAR's Chief Operating Officer, Steve O'Donnell, there won't be any dirt tracks on the 2024 Cup schedule. However, it's important to note that he isn't ruling out the possibility of dirt tracks making a return in the future. O'Donnell shares his thoughts on the matter, saying, "I think we will always talk to the industry and look at what might be available out there. A lot of lessons were learned, but for next year, we're tabling it. Taking the series to a track built specifically for dirt racing is something we'd look at, but not in the near future." The decision to exclude dirt tracks from the 2024 Cup schedule became official following an announcement by Jerry Caldwell, the president of Bristol Motor Speedway. He revealed that the tough half-mile track spring race, the Food City 500, would be returning to its traditional concrete surface. This move has garnered strong support from both fans and drivers. However, it appears that the King's announcement became a reality. Richard Petty, a 7-time NASCAR champion, made his stance on the Bristol dirt race crystal clear from the moment it was announced 3 years ago. In October 2020, he made the comment saying, "I have to be careful here, because there's some politics involved and I don't want to annihilate NASCAR on this. I guess I'm looking at it from an old-time deal because we spent years and years and years trying to become a professional sport. Years and years to get away from that stigma that racing wasn't professional. But dirt track racing is not professional, so we're going backward. It would be like taking a professional football team and going back to play at a high school field. It might be what NASCAR needs to keep our base growing. I think it'll be exciting at Bristol that day. It might be another gimmick. It might be what NASCAR needs to keep our base growing. But it won't be anything like the dirt track we had at Raleigh. In that one, there were big holes in the track and it was rough and you had to drive around those holes. The dirt tracks today turn into asphalt tracks. Once you race on them a while, they just turn into slick asphalt tracks. But cars will be going sideways in the corners, and that's what people want to see." His final words on what it'll probably be like with the high-banked concrete tracks slathered with tons and tons of clay and dirt. "You'll be able to sit on the front row and still not get dirty." It was the third time that BMS had turned into a dirt track. In 2000 and 2001, the track was turned into a dirt track for the World of Outlaws. Petty's illustrious career spanned from 1958 to 1992, primarily in the former NASCAR Grand National and Winston Cup Series, which is now recognized as the NASCAR Cup Series. He gained immense fame driving the number 43 Plymouth Pontiac for Petty Enterprises, and is an integral part of the renowned Petty racing dynasty. Petty's legacy in the sport is nothing short of remarkable. He holds the distinction of being the first driver to secure the Cup Series championship, an outstanding 7 times, a record he shares with Dale Earnhardt and Jimmy Johnson. Additionally, he achieved an unmatched feat of winning 200 races throughout his career. Notably, Petty clinched victory at the prestigious Daytona 500 an impressive 7 times and set another record by winning an astonishing 27 races in a single season, a feat accomplished in 1967. Moving back to the dirt race, one person who witnessed the fans' reactions to this news was Corey LaJoie, who was on stage in the fan zone outside the track. LaJoie noticed that the majority of fans were excited about the return to the traditional surface, and he encouraged them to throw their support behind this change. So while dirt track racing may take a temporary hiatus in the Cup Series, the door remains open for future possibilities. And the sport continues to evolve based on the preferences of its passionate fan base and the insights of its key decision makers. LaJoie said, "I said, you guys have to come to the race or else they'll put ice or gravel or some sort of other funky substance on top of the racetrack to make it a flash in the pan. So the people who are clapping, you better be there in the spring with your butt in the seat, so either the race doesn't move somewhere else or they don't figure out some other substance to put on it." Indeed, the transformation of Bristol's half-mile speedway into a dirt track was no small feat. It involved the delivery of a staggering 2,700 dump truck loads of dirt to create the racing surface. However, the challenges didn't end with the event itself. A massive cleanup operation was required afterward, which included power washing every grandstand seat and the suite windows to restore the track to its original state for future races. This entire process of preparing the dirt track and then meticulously cleaning it up spanned several months and came with a substantial price tag. Despite the logistical complexities and costs associated with the Bristol dirt track experiment, Jerry Caldwell, the president of Bristol Motor Speedway, considered it a resounding success. Speaking during an interview on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio's On Track, Caldwell highlighted the positive impact it had on the sport. He remarked, "It created a buzz. It gave fans something to look forward to. Our sport something to look forward to. Trying something different. It doesn't have to last for a really long time for you to say it's successful." In the last 3 years, many drivers, including those who used to race on dirt tracks, have said they don't like it. However, it's interesting to note that Denny Hamlin didn't approach NASCAR with a request to remove the Dirt Bristol race from the schedule. Hamlin said, "I know for a fact, though, I spoke with people at SMI, Speedway Motorsports Inc., or NASCAR not long after the dirt race in the spring, and they thought it had run its course." The reintroduction of dirt racing in NASCAR with the Truck Series at Eldora Speedway has garnered positive feedback. Now the question arises, should a similar shift be made for the Cup Series, or does it signify NASCAR's desire to revisit its roots in pursuit of both new and longtime fans? Let us know in the comments what you think about it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button for more updates. In recent years, the Bristol Dirt Race has seen a variety of winners, showcasing the unpredictability and excitement of this unique event. Joey Logano triumphed in the inaugural dirt race in 2021, while Kyle Busch claimed victory in 2022, skillfully navigating through a dramatic Tyler Reddick-Chase Briscoe incident on the final lap, with the checkered flag in sight. Notably, Christopher Bell, a driver with a background in dirt racing, secured his win earlier this year. Joey Logano, who doesn't come from a dirt track racing background, maintained a balanced perspective on the matter. He admitted that he never held a strong opinion about whether the Bristol Spring Race should be on dirt or not. Logano said, "I think this is the best track we go to when it comes to just racing and the fan experience. It doesn't need dirt to be a good race." The debate among Cup drivers regarding whether the series should race on a purpose-built dirt track remains divided. Logano highlighted one of the key challenges, explaining, "We're running asphalt cars on dirt, and that's why we've had issues, whether it's mud on the windshield or the ductwork and overheating." On the other hand, Kyle Larson, who boasts an impressive track record in dirt racing with victories in prestigious events like the Kings Royal, Knoxville Nationals, and the Chili Bowl Nationals, firmly opposes the idea of the Cup Series racing on dirt at any track. In contrast, Tyler Reddick sees no issue with racing the current Cup car on a dirt track, such as Eldora Speedway. He said, "It's dirt racing, a strength of mine, especially in this next-gen car. There's just something that clicks pretty good with me." Reddick's dirt racing credentials are indeed impressive, as he holds the distinction of being the youngest driver to qualify for the World 100 pole at Eldora Speedway, and has claimed victories in events like the East Bay Winter Nationals and the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. His success on dirt tracks further adds to the diversity of opinions and experiences among Cup drivers when it comes to racing on this challenging surface. So that's all we've got for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Tell us what you think of the video in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you in the upcoming video.